My name's Phil Norman. I'm an inspector with the RSPCA and I work here in London. I've been working here for over 25 years now. It does vary a bit depending on the time of year. There are seasons. Summer and spring tend to be the busiest times of year. Obviously there's lots of young animals around, so we tend to get far more wildlife calls, sort of sick and injured animals and birds. But all year round we do complaint work as well. So my day really is a mixture of the two. So I may get calls about an injured fox or an injured bird that needs to be attended to be collected, or I may get a call about a dog which has been neglected or a cat which has been abandoned, which is what I've come here today for. I'd say the two big trends at the moment is bull breed type dogs, Staffordshire Bull Terriers, Bull Terriers, etc. We do quite a lot of calls. There's quite a large population in London, so we do get quite a lot of calls about that type of dog being neglected or abandoned or mistreated. Sometimes those calls turn out to be not justified, but unfortunately often they are. The other big issue at the moment is cats. There just really is an explosion in the cat population in London, it would seem, and the number of cats that we're picking up are either left in boxes or people move away and leave behind just seems to have exploded over the last 2.5 years, I'd say particularly. It's always been a problem, but it does seem to have got much worse in the last couple of years. We pick up all sorts of animals, which I've taken home sometimes for short periods to foster. So things like rabbits, hamsters, fish, birds, small parrots, etc. All sorts of things. All sorts of things have gone through my house, all collected through the RSPCA.
Hello, my name's Lindsay and I'm an Animal Welfare Officer for the RSPCA. My main role is to sort of basically look after the animals. A lot of that involves going out and rescuing animals. So I do a lot of trap, neuter, return things. So we go out, we trap stray animals and we bring them here, we neuter them and we return them back to where they came from. But a lot of the time we bring in animals from people who have been evicted, who can no longer look after their animals, or just sometimes just strays, or stray mums and kittens. Basically they come here when they first come in. So we've got a few pods down here and they'll come in here for about 7 days to start off with. Just to sort of see if anyone comes forward for them, or to see if they've got any behavioural problems or health issues. So they're sort of on a probation period of 7 days to start off with, and then they will often move into our corridor down there, which is the rehoming corridor. So that basically means that they are ready to go home. So if an animal is really sick, they tend to go in our isolation unit where they're sort of quarantined there until they're better to be rehomed. So I sort of found my true passion of looking after animals. I used to work in a pet shop. I love animals and I love looking after them, and yeah, they're just my passion. I really care about these guys. So if you're ever thinking about getting a pet, then please contact your nearest rescue centre, because it's so important that these guys can find new homes and you're actually saving a life.